Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another video for Scraptember, video a day. And Laura Alberts and I are going to scrap lift Missy Whitten. So there was my layout. So off camera I went and did my circles for the hand stitching around the heart. So instead of the circles like she had, I found this paper from Romance, which is the Simple Stories collection that I got probably, March of this year or so. I do have a video haul of all of this and why I got some of the collections that I did, because it is very not me on the respect of the colors and stuff. But I'm embracing the newfound way of doing things that I like doing and finding my niche of colors that I like and trying new colors and all that. So this one worked out perfectly. In the sketch itself, I will link the Pinterest post where I found this from Missy Whitten so that you can kind of compare them back and forth. There is a bunch of papers that she lines up and kind of puts behind her picture. And she does do a 4x4. Maybe hers might be a little bit smaller. Maybe a 3x3. But I did a 4x4 layout. This is of my daughter and my husband. And we took some photos downtown Augusta. And we are down by the farmer's market. There's a farmer's market that at night is completely empty, obviously, and pretty much kind of during the week too, because the farmer's market is only there on Fridays, Saturdays, and then during the winter time, they have something going on every day down there. But as I'm distressing here, the picture is my husband is spinning my daughter around. And I think it's just a great picture and a gorgeous one. Oh, I thought I cut this out. I'm so sorry. Well, now you get to see that I am gessoing my area. And yes, I am covering up the white or the string, because really the stitching that I had, you're not going to see it anyway because I'm going to cover it up by where my photo sits. So I'm just making sure that I get enough white covered behind this, because the fashion of Missy Whitten is, of course, mixed media. So I pulled out all these gelatos. And they match really, really good with it. It may not look like on screen, but it does. So I'm going to ramble off the gelatos that I used. So one of the pink colored looking ones is a watermelon. Another one is peach. A metallic mint. I don't know what this one is. It's another peachy color. Yep, we're going to go with that. And then a metallic blueberry. And you can't really tell the colors on here, but in the still shots and everything you will see what I have done with the layouts. So I am taking my paintbrush, because she does do a lot of watercoloring and paintbrushes to make it blend in. And I'm learning how to use more and more of my paintbrushes to blend, so it doesn't look like you're seeing paint strokes. Because that was my problem, is that I'm artsy, but I'm not artsy on this part of it, and I'm learning more and more. The more I've watched Missy Whitten on how she does this, I see how she uses it, and everybody's technique is different. I just know that I've been following Missy for so long that it's easy for me to be able to pick this up a little bit easier from her and watching. So I am going through, I'm making all the colors, I'm getting them down, and you can't see it on here, and I'm fine with it, you can't see the colors on there, but they're there, I promise you, because once I start to put down the pictures and the colors start to dry and things come together, you'll be like, okay, yep, I see all the colors. It's amazing. I do some stuff off camera because I put this on 5 times the speed, because this one took me about an hour and a half to do. And really, it's not the mixed media side of it, because mixed media for me is easy peasy. Because I do learn a lot from Missy Whitten to begin with. But it was what I wanted to put on it. Like, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. So there it is, it's done. And here I go. I get out my favorite, the stickers and some stamps and all that stuff. And I place these in there, and I get these at first I thought I was going to do this, so I kind of play around with this to try to get this to look right first. And then you'll see I do veer off a little bit here and there with this because I want to make sure that I kind of follow the same like layout per se on it, because she has banners on the one side and that's what I do, and I add stickers and all that kind of stuff to it. And I back some of them up. Off camera, I do a bunch of stitching that you will see in the still shots. I do some stitching down the middle of these butterflies. I do stitching down the banners like she has. And I do stitching in some other circles and stuff that I do not put on camera because I realize that this is a long thing. And some of the stuff that I wanted to add, I didn't add it. It kind of was, oops, it's okay. And then I added it afterwards. So I got a tons of my stamps. And here I am using this camera because there's a camera in her picture, and of course I'm going to put a camera in there. The one thing I do have to tell you is that I wish I would have made this camera just a little bit more softer. I think if I would have put this down even on white gesso to soften up this white, it does stick out a little bit on the camera. But you tell me if I should have done that or if the camera, the way it looks, is just fine. So here I go and put it down, and of course you have to add thread because it's Missy Whidden. And I pull out this the purple, not purple, this bluish tealish color that I did do the hearts. So I did 3 colors with the hearts around it to add to it. And there's my heart, or my camera. And then here I go in. My title is Capture Picture Moment. Yeah, picture perfect. Sorry. That's kind of like what my title is. And here I am. I'm just taking this stamp and I'm stamping one off to the side first and then on there because I wanted it subtle. And this stamp right here, it states real heroes don't wear capes. And you guys all know, my husband's in the military. You guys know that he's in the Army. It is what it is. You guys know this. And Close to My Heart came out with this stamp set that talks about real heroes. And I absolutely enjoyed that stamp set. I got it because it's true finally versus putting capes on things and treating like kind of like when they do bring out the military stamps, they tend to make them more foo-foo-y a little bit. And this one made my heart just sing when I saw that. I got it because it literally says real heroes don't wear capes. And that's why I got that stamp set. But there's a bunch of other little things on there. So I got a bunch of that. And I do place these diagonal down there. And down on the bottom where I'm working, it says, I love your face. And then the top part is where I do put the heart. Make sure that you go and check out Laura's take on Missy Whidden's scrap lift as well, along with Natalie, because we're all doing a video a day. Plus, also, go make sure you check out everybody else. There's a ton of us that's doing a video a day. I can't wait to see what everybody else does each day. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is day 8, so we're 8 days in. I hope you all haven't gotten sick of us yet. I hope you guys are getting tons of inspiration and all that stuff. And in the still shots and in the final, you'll see that I do put black splatters down, my journaling goes down, and all that kind of stuff that I didn't do on camera because let me tell you, this was already very long the way it is, and I had to sped it up to 10 or 5 times just to get it at about 10 minutes. So some of it is off camera. But I'm going to leave you with watching the rest of this. Make sure you go check everybody else out. Everything will be linked down below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!